Hello. So as we started preparing for the Swabhimaan program, very timely came the call from the office of the MP of Mysuru for a meeting post our last engagement in Equi Yoga. The meeting was by itself fantastic because it was very nice to sit and discuss with this young leader in terms of what all are we going to do in terms of using technology, in terms of really creating an accessible city and a district. But one of the tactical asks I had of him that day was a venue that we needed to launch Swabhimaan. And he very gracefully opened and said immediately to his colleague and told me that of course we can help you with the venue, and opened the doors of the Wadiyar School of Architecture where we did the Swabhimaan launch event. It was indeed wonderful, and thanks to the administrators of the institution who not just created a wonderful space and made all the arrangements for the 150 odd blind individuals who walked in that day, but more importantly it opened the doors for a longer conversation, for some conversations that ensued from that day in terms of accessibility and universal design, keeping not just inclusion but also bringing nature. In fact, the way that institution is built with its wonderful new age architecture, bringing wood, glass, and the way you can break down and shift the entire structure was by itself amazing. And mind you, this new structure beautifully gets into the heritage buildings that have existed for hundreds of years. And it was that unification was beautiful, but it also opened the dialogue where we are starting to work to look at how do we look at universal design and principles as we not just build schools and institutions and civic infrastructure, but one of the most beautiful conversations that happened that day is how do we in India build our homes? Because in our young age, we build beautiful homes sometimes, not keeping in mind the fact that we need to build homes that will accommodate not just persons with disabilities today, but will accommodate us as we gracefully age into our elderly ages, where we need accessible homes. So let this be start with the Wadiyar School of Architecture. I'm very sure, knowing the kind of partnerships that's coming with the school and with the Bherunda Foundation, that this is going to be the start of the journey of creating accessible architectural designs and structures that's going to make the society a very accessible and inclusive space. And so look forward to seeing how to make this happen. Thank you.